Hi all, this is my Westwood 1978 W8 Gazelle. Bought this mower about 3 years ago and it's still running. So since then I've replaced the points and condenser, drive belt, pulleys, new headlights, air filter, and I've recently had the carburetor cleaned because it kept fluttering, and it actually started alright today after that. And it's had a new fuel line, so new tubing I've put in yesterday, and unfortunately the battery was knackered after 2 years of just being used and that, so I got a new battery. It's really the wrong time of year to get a battery, but I thought, well, it's worth it as it's better than the mower just not being used during the winter, because I don't want to start it up in January time and it doesn't start, you know. So I thought best keep it running throughout winter, so that just keeps the engine nice and ready to go for the summer. So that's what it looks like on the inside. It's a Napa battery I bought. I did have an old Oldham battery, but unfortunately that didn't really last that long, so I've got a new brand now, Napa. I think it's an American brand, and yeah, first time using it. So yeah, here's a fuel filter I put on. The pipe does stick out a bit, but it's better than touching where the spark plug is, because we don't want the fuel pipe touching the spark plug. And fortunately I couldn't get the old school style clips, if you can see that. I couldn't get the old style clips to go on here, so I had to make do with mini Jubilee clips, but they seem to be okay. I've also put something, a bit of roping here, so that the weight of that doesn't get onto where the deck adjuster is, because obviously on many Westwoods you can find there's a big crack where the grill is, you see, and that's due to the strain of all the weight of the bonnet being put onto that. So that's what I've done. Originally I think they came out the factory with that, but mine obviously was missing, and many of the Westwoods have no sort of rope on theirs. They've sort of been broken or snapped, or someone has taken them off. So yeah, that's what I've done. The rope is a temporary thing until I get a proper wire thing to put on there, but other than that it does the job for now. So yeah, in this video I'll start it out for you, give it a little run around the garden, and see how well it starts, because it hasn't started for, well, quite a long time really. So yeah, while I'm here actually, I'll just show you my Mark 1 Westwood. It's in here. There's a lot of work that needs to be done on this. As you can see, I was really lucky to get it. I'm really you know, thankful for my dad, as he got it for my birthday, you see, so I was really chuffed with that, as there's only a few left in the country, which is pretty crazy really, as most of them have been sort of restored to, well, not restored, but used for racing, you see. So that's what's happened, and there it is. Yeah, gear stick in the middle, flat foot rests, and obviously the dial on the thing there. So yeah, and there's all the original sort of parts that they've taken off, but for this I'll respray it, put it back to its original condition. And there's a lot of like dodgy sort of stuff he's done to it, i.e. that you can see this is just primer, I think, and it's already starting to rust through, so as you can see. So that's what I'll be doing, sorting the rust out. Also needs a new grill, so hopefully my friend can help me out with the parts, as he's usually, you know, he's also a Westwood enthusiast. So hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, that's all that. And yeah, there's the early Mark II cutter deck that I've got for my Mark II that's over there, which I'll be starting up in a minute. These decks are quite rare, as it's the circular deck and not the square, but I'm not going to do much cutting with it anymore, as it's just a lot of work for the mower. Even though it is made for that, it's just a lot of work. So anyway, I'll probably cut it now and again, and just as a bit of pleasure, not really as a job that needs doing sort of thing. So anyway, I'll get on with starting the mower up. Right, see how well she starts. Right, here we go. Starts my Mark II W8 electric start Westwood. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll show you the inside of the engine is. That's it running. There's the lights working. I replaced those last year. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want to see more, then I'm happy to do another video for it. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll be on the old forum. Okay, thanks.